Hello everybody and welcome to a new series of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Now, I have never played this series at all. I've seen people play through it, so I kind of know the general gist of the story, but otherwise, yeah. I think what we should do is probably do what the screen is telling us.
Hey, what you doing? Are you being that bastard that hasn't subscribed yet? Well, why don't you join one of us that have subscribed? As well as that, you might as well tune down into the description down below, where I have a new subreddit called r/RealmHQ. Other than that, back to your regularly scheduled program.
Yeah. Ooh. I can definitely hear that. Let's see. Okay, so we got this stuff. I would like to have chirps first. Okay, resolution. I would prefer it to be, yes, bigger. So ease the present, tab, yada yada, will show me. Alright. How do I return tab? No, so that's that. Backspace. God, that's weird. Alright. Let's go ahead and start a new game. So we can either play this one, Justice for All, or Tribulations. I don't know, which one should we... I think we should start with the first one. Episode 1, first turnabout. Yeah, let's play it. Like I said, I've never actually played this game at all. Gas! Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Yeah. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby 2. Boy, am I nervous. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hi, Chief. I'm glad I made it on time. The girl voice returns. Alright.
Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well.
Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yes. Actually, I kind of owe him for my current job. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
Want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much.
It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client over there, screeching over there?
Yeah, it's him.
Death! Despair! Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to perish. Sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah. Huh.
Nick!
I guess it's gonna be different.
Nick!
Hey there, Larry.
Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die.
What's wrong, Larry?
Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away?
person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Newspapers say it was you. So we'll find out. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. Well, it all started with a big bang. My first case is a fairly simple one. Prove that Larry Butts did not kill her, or something. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was an unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say for sure, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And I owe him one. Which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Courtroom 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, hands shaking, palms sweating, knees weak, bomb spaghetti, eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this court case.
Well, it's obviously me. It's Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix Wright, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
Yeah, it's Larry Butts' girlfriend. That's her full name, just Larry Butts' girlfriend. The victim, of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot, temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay?
I don't need to outright. Oh shit. Now fuck, it's connected to my fucking Xbox right now. Come on. Come on, connect. Oh fuck, I don't think it connected. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There we go.
Remember to check it off and do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this court case?
Cindy, would be Cindy Stone. There's nothing else I can outright check? Oh, profiles, there we go. Cindy Stone, the victim in this case. The model, she lived in her apartment by herself. We got Mia Fey, chief attorney at Fay Log, Fay & Co. My boss and a very good defense attorney, Larry Butts. The defendant in this case, likable guy who has been my friend since grade school, yada yada yada. Prosecution for this trial. He's 52? Huh. Prosecution likes prisons, generally bad at getting its points across. Sounds like me. It's Cindy Stone. The victim name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was
Definitely poisoned.
No, I think she was strangled.
She was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object.
correct. You've answered all of my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then, first a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne.
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of a thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue was added to court record. Statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy.
Right. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in the court. Now let me go find your gun.
Okay, you mean fucking Arby, but yeah, he's a check it. But yeah.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Look at that little clunk.
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, bud.
What the fuck was I gonna...
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony.
Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever.
That's the fun part. I think... Okay, if you look at his, well, it would be his right eye, but otherwise, viewing-wise, it's his left eye. He's twitching a lot. Twitch.
What is it to you, anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, what of it?
Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day she died, or until the day before she died.
It was added. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris at 7:30. So that would be, let's see, July 30th, the day before the murder.
Indeed, she has appeared to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her gifts and money. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Now tell me, Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right? I don't think you want him to answer the question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong direction. Yeah, but the problem is you can't really do shite about it. Should I just wait and see what happens? Might be better not to get involved in this one.
Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, no way. That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motives is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Oh, he went. What do I do? Tell him to fucking have him answer honestly. I don't know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth.
Yeah, I was there. I went.
What a... Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building.
I don't think you sell newspapers. You might sell subscriptions, but usually you just get them delivered.
Please bring Mr. Frank Sight, along with Miss Lily, Mr. Yappy,
fucking all these names,
to the stand.
Oh god, he's really just fucking like...
Mr. Sight, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
I'm gonna pick a that one was just because it was fucking already reading.
Oh, yes, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sight, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness account.
I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked into the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call to the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working.
Then how the fuck did you know? If you didn't want to go inside, then how the fuck did you not?
I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I'm pretty sure he did. I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally,
why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? If it's not a landline, yeah.
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally.
No, I'm pretty sure phones nowadays, the landlines wouldn't work. And of course hers would initially be fucking connected to the fucking service of the landline, which would be powered. I'm pretty sure? Because they have to receive some sort of power. Fuck, I'll have to look that up later.
The phone that Mr. Sight used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record added to the court record. It was at 6 p.m.? Wait, what?
Now, Mr. Wright.
Wait. Let me look at that. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. So he wouldn't know what fucking time it was unless he had a watch. And last I checked, doesn't have one. Yes, Your Honor?
You may begin cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Wright, this is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you're exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then the witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is it your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. Firstly, you'll find contradiction between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradiction evidence, present it and rub it in the face of the witness's face.
Okay.
Open it.
Point to the fucking thing. Yeah, I know. Alright. I was going here. Present. It was from noon to 6 p.m. You would not have known the time. Otherwise, you would have said it would have been around noon. It's evidence clear that reveals the contradiction in your statement, Your Honor. Oh shit, did I fail?
How exactly are the evidence in the statement just not related?
No, they are! What the fuck? Fuck, great. Starting off on a great fucking... Not at all.
Mr. Wright, please.
What the fuck are you talking about? No, I fucking got it. What the Maybe that? Okay, you're fine. I swear, if this fucking is gonna give me shit. When was she pronounced dead? Oh. I had the right fucking thing. I just didn't have the right thing. Objection! There you go. You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
God, it's the same fucking thing that Joe Apocalypse had. Where he was thinking fucking 2 steps ahead when you're supposed to be on the first step. Anyway. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sott, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's really a good question. Good job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradiction. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart.
Okay.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again? Alright. Time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Well, obviously that's a lie, because there was a power outage. I see. And you heard a voice saying the time on the taped program. Mr. Wright, cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do.
I got this. Okay. Oh, no, it was that one. Blackout. Held it right there. The prosecution had said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this recording proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Yeah. The
defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sod?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself, really. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sod? The court would prefer to hear inaccurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. Oh, that, and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sod. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. It must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Well, the defense isn't a fucking... Yeah, I know. Table clock. I think you... Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is it supposed to be a clock?
You, with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sod.
Hey, I saw it there. Okay, that's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness has stated, the statue is indeed a clock. I've been taking English classes with the fucking Toriels. The neck is a switch, you just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
No, you don't do that. You submit it as a clock. Or you submit it as a statue, or as a clock statue. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with the testimony right now? Yes. Fucking, Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is if he held it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I was in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one that killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sod, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandably, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is a baseless conjunction.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
I never. Look, the clock I heard. Oh, I mean, I saw it. Yeah! Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should burn! Give him the death!
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright. Your Honor? You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The case is writing on this. Better think this through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sott heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply just try sounding the clock. Well, let's sound the clock here. Let's fucking Toriel. Let's sound the clock here. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I'm going to do that on next time. Thank you guys for tuning in, all that jazz. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next video. Other than that, have a great day.